So not going to make the claim. Wise from the keeper.
Yeah, he had a good game for the under-18s on Saturday in a win over Barnsley. Quick out of his net, very commanding. Definitely knows how to marshal a defence as well, so look forward to seeing what he can do today.
Short option now, passing around. Little lax going forward. Spears there to pick up a loose ball, however, lumps it forward nicely. Now, here come the visitors, cutting inside, just lays it off. Again, that's cut out. This time by Manny Barton, just dropping in. Wigan seemingly, when they get the ball, looking to recycle quite quickly. And go again. City now hopefully having a bit of a period on the ball themselves. Ball cut in there by Will Spears, but two men, gets forward. Unlucky, I thought, not to win the throw in there.
Yeah, Wigan certainly looking to get forward quickly, and it'll only make for a good game, of course. We know how this City team likes to attack, wants to get forward, especially in the wide areas with Jeffries and Barton out wide today. Two players who really want to take on their marker. So hopefully we'll have an entertaining game on our hands.
Yeah, certainly. I think between Barton and Tankovic as well, you know, it's exciting to see the younger players stepping into the 21 side. Players who are obviously still eligible, well, entirely eligible for 18s and to play an entire season there, but instead really flourished when they have come up. Passes are getting well cut out by Wigan. Shot on there, speculative there. Not really connected as he'd like, and Sam Jones on it quickly enough. Distributing himself to Spears. That ball up is cut out once again though. Now in the middle of the park, visitors come and they've got space down this near side. Not taken though, back centrally. Ball clipped forward but well watched, and Sam Jones just off his line there to make a good claim in the end. No real rush to get rid of this one as he puts the ball down to his feet. Now O'Brien's got the ball. Back to Jones we go. It forwards and flicked on nicely there by Rob Tankovic. Now on this far side, lining up across, but JT sees it as well. Jack Thomas there, switched on to the opportunity. Corner kick for the visitors, seemingly having the more of the ball and better in territory thus far, Sean.
Yeah, and we saw against Sheffield United maybe perhaps early on, just the City team trying to just ease themselves into the contest. And we saw against Sheffield United set pieces were a struggle for them, and Wigan appealing for a penalty there for a pull in the back. Referee waves it away, but yeah, set pieces was definitely a thing that needs to be worked on, so we'll see how they improve today.
Yeah, referee had no interest in calling that one for a penalty there. It seemed as though the ball just went unmet. There's always a bit of a coming together inside the box whenever there's a corner kick. Now Jack Thomas leaves it inwards. Oh, just unfortunate there. Misreading, I think, between the two players, resulting in a throw-in for the visitors.
Yeah, and I would say that left-hand side is going to be definitely an area to watch today. Manny Barton and Jack Thomas have developed a really good relationship when they were in the under-18s, and I think we fully expect to see that now in the under-21s as well. So that left side may be a real source of joy this afternoon.
Throwing for the Bluebirds, back to Bono we go. In turn finds Jones. Safety there with the keeper. Picks that ball forward, spreads it out towards his near side where Spears is now competing. Gets the flick down header nicely. But it is at Wigan feet once again. Now back we go. Here's that press from Tankovic leading. Forces visitors to go long. O'Brien heads it down nicely towards twos, the skipper. Back to De Bono we go for a reset. Now Jones again, figuring out his options. Tankovic has come deep for that one. Nicely done, O'Brien, and back to Jones we go. Again Tankovic, deeper once again. Some misread there, ball's put into space and we can have a shot on goal. Takes a good deflection. Sam Jones ready, it looked like, for the initial shot. The deflection, however, does send it wide.
Yeah, just needs to be a bit wary. Just needs to stay alert on the edge of the box. But a good block, you have to support it, a good block, and now another opportunity to defend a set piece.
City perhaps forcing a couple of these early mistakes on themselves, but that's the progressive style they want to be playing, out from the back. But we've seen them and how effective it can be. Let's hope for a repeat as this match goes on and those players get more warmed up. Looking to progress now. Ball goes towards Spears quickly. Down to Jeffries. Jeffries leads it forward, but not quite got enough on there. Back to City it goes. Sam Jones just having to come forwards, clear that ball. Throw in on that far side in the visitors' half. City pressing there, getting the reward for it with the throw in for themselves. See what they can make of it now. Towards twos. To Bono. Looks to go to Jones, but cuts forward instead. Back to Perrott, and a bit of space here for Manny Barton to run into on this far side. Edge of the box now, got Perrott in support. Perrott gets onto it, takes a shot perhaps. Yes. Just good save there in the end. Really well worked on that far side.
We saw in the last game here that Troy Parrott likes to play in those pockets of space, likes to break the lines, find that gap, and he did it once again there. But a good save from the keeper, quickly taking corner.
Tankovic gets in towards the far post. Brian looked ready for that one there. Another corner kick though. Really well worked move there. And the cross by Tankovic was near perfect, it's got to be said. Now twos over this one on this near side. Another corner kick for the Bluebirds. Looks to be an outswinger. It goes towards the centre point of the box. Well done there by Manny Barton, just out of position, coming back, and defensively just making sure he wins that ball. Quickly worked on this near side now. Good interplay between Jeffries in twos. Jeffries goes for that low cross, but it is cut out. Now Wigan Athletic look to break the press. Just put out for a throw in for the Bluebirds on this near side. Twos on it. Back to O'Brien we go. Now to Bono. The pass just ran a little loose. It's a throw in for the visitors on this near side.
Definitely feels like the Bluebirds are beginning to turn the screw a little bit. More positive in possession. A bit more fight as well going forward, getting into those tackles to win the ball back.
Yeah, certainly they've shown a bit of the spark, haven't they, in the last 5 minutes or so. It's a chance for Perrett. Keeper did have to stay switched on to make that save, give away a corner kick, so here's that press again. Barton this time, nearly winning it for himself. Clip ball eventually, just goes out for a throw in to the Bluebirds. Spears to take. Under pressure there, just finds a bit of solace with O'Brien, who clips it forward to halfway line. Tankovic brings it down. Looks for Perrett, not quite able to make it though. Throwing for Wigan Athletic on the halfway line. Ball is launched up. Won well by twos. Going back again to Sam Jones.
Seeing what twos did there as well. He did so well in that first game against Sheffield United. Just as soon as the ball's loose, he's onto it straight away. Really tight marking. Make sure he wins everything in the end, like he just did there.
Of course, yeah. It's like picking the pocket, really, isn't it? It wasn't his man as such, but he dropped in to be able to win it. Absolutely. In that 2v1 situation. O'Brien, and wondering if City's starting to gather a bit of confidence now, just finding their feet with that interplay. Smart work there by Perrett. Jeffries clips that ball forward nicely towards Jack Thomas. Now we're on the far side. Listening forward, looking for the cross. Perhaps taking a slight deflection, but it's into the keeper's hands. City just showing that intensity there.
And once again, it's built up from out wide, but I really like how Jeffries a little burst inside, then play it out to the wing, get switching sides quickly to try and catch Wigan out.
Throwing goes forwards, it's a bit of a battle near the halfway line. Clip ball is looking to find no one other than Will Spears. Now just calling a man towards him. Tankovic looks to have tried to just be that offside line there. Smart work from the number 10.
And almost manages to turn his marker as well, but really good idea from Tankovic, who's had a sensational start to the season, as we mentioned at the top.
On the other side, that offside trap working well regimented, backlined by the Bluebirds. The referee not satisfied that the ball had come to a halt there. Will Spears taking it. Now twos. So Brian. Smart play there by Thomas. Looked to have taken maybe... Looked like a foul to me. He looked a bit late, to be honest, but... Play on, says the referee, and it's with Wigan Athletic on that far side. Thomas involved again there though, brilliant tackle. Oh, there's Manny Barton. Just battled off the ball, but Perrott does win it back, though only briefly. Now Brian needs to be switched on. Sam Jones in support, and a man on him. There's Jones, good work there by the keeper.
Well, I am surprised the referee didn't pull the game back for a clear foul there. Oh well.
Which one?
Still early. We're still early. We can't be like this already.
No, not at all. On the halfway line, now we go. Troy Perrott, who's just had his pocket picked there as he looked to turn away. And he comes across, and Jones just a crucial glove onto that one, just hoists it up a bit higher in the air before claiming. Well, Spears, I think it was, just smartly letting Sam Jones claim that once it did make the bounce inside the area. And now City look to counter. Barton just playing that forward. Corner kick for the Bluebirds. Morgan Wigley just watching it out.
It's really good work from Wigley, actually. I think some strikers may have given up on that ball. Clear win for the defender, but no, really physical. Pushing him off the ball and gets a corner in the process.
Right, now this looks to be an in-swinger. Tankfit's in support again though. Got it on the edge of the box. Once more. Now there's a cross taken in. It's cleared out, but only as far as midway up that half. Now this is a potentially dangerous counter there, but De Bono very quickly back as Jack Thomas looks to just hold it up on that halfway line.
Brilliant work from both Thomas and De Bono there. Thomas, for a minute there, maybe looked like his attack got the better of him, but really good work from De Bono to sprint all the way back and to make a really crucial intervention.
Now De Bono opts to go long down that far side. Barton's waiting for it. Foul given. Wigan Athletic now just seemingly taking their time to take this one. Offs it forwards towards the City area, but Bono's there. Heads it forward himself. That's an unforced error, and the Blues get a throw in on that far side.
Clear frustration from the Wigan man as well, knowing that could have easily been prevented, but City won't mind and hopefully start another attack.
Just some cross wires there, I think, as Wigan pick up the ball at the back line.
Yeah, the work Cardiff are doing to get into the final third has been really good so far, but it's just that final pass, it's just that final bit of communication, just a little bit off so far, but we've seen what they can do when that communication is on. We know what normally happens, and that's goals and wins.
Precisely that, great interplay there. And City set up another attack. Again, it's Barton who's been utilised really well so far on that far side. Looks to break into the area now. Hoists a shot. It's quite ambitious from him, but it's a great idea. If the keeper who he sees off his line, why not try and lift it above him?
Yeah.
It's a shot on target.
And Manny Barton is capable of just producing something like that out of nowhere. Really confident winger. Scored plenty of goals for the 21s and the 18s last season. And he certainly will be wanting to get his account open for this season now.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Just the way that he was playing, obviously, as I said, it just kind of enticed the keeper forward a little. Now Thomas challenge on this far side. Hold up his man, hopefully. Cross does come in. Lubazar behind, unfortunately, there. Just good connection, it's got to be said.
Yeah, goal that seems to surprise everyone here. Out of nowhere, there's a really nice little chipped ball into the air, and I have to say it's a really good header. But yeah, I think a lot of frustration about how that goal was conceded. I think City pride themselves in being able to defend those kinds of goals.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, I think. Cody Twos, though, just encouraging his teammates get back into position as we look to restart on the halfway line. Parrott back to Jones. And turn towards its near side. Jeffrey's competing. Tankfitz looks to pick it up, but he's dispossessed. That cross just overhit slightly.
It's the first time, of course, City have been behind during this campaign. So it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back.
Yeah, the reaction obviously is very strong in a match, any match, isn't it? In a competitive league fixture. We're out of pre-season now and need to show that response.
On the balance of play, I wouldn't suggest we can maybe deserve a lead, but it doesn't matter what's deserved and what's not. We can put the ball in the back of the net. That's all that matters.
Free kick from Spears directly across towards Barton. Goes in towards Wigley. Nicely brought down. Drilled cross now. Jeffries ever so slightly behind the ball. But City looks to go again. Spears now played in. Looks to win the ball here. Bit of contentious call, I think. It's could have gone either way there. Spears seemingly just willing to run around and get goal side.
Looked like a physical battle to me. A little surprised. I would say I'm a little surprised, but with how some fouls have been given, maybe I shouldn't be surprised so far with that. But I think Spears can count himself a little unlucky.
No, I think he's had the right idea there. I don't think at all he's intentionally committed a foul either. Throw in now on this near side again. City with another chance just to restart from the back. Throw for the visitors. And Fars, another cross looks to come in. Thomas, however, switched onto this one, managed to just send it out for a corner kick.
Yeah, tenacious there from Thomas just to throw himself in front of the ball. Got a really good block in the end. Because we know what happened from the last cross, so really important for Thomas to just get that in. But another corner for Wigan there, starting to pile up now.
Looks to be an in-swinger. Towards the back post, is lifted down. Hit right towards Jones. It's quick off his line. Pass it forward quickly. Wigley, however, not quite able to get a foot to it. That's a good intervention there by Cody Twos inside the area as O'Brien looks to break away. Finds Wigley on this near side. Throw in one.
Really like that from O'Brien, just a really dominant run out of defence, just to push his team forward. And Wigley and Jeffrey's a little unlucky not to break away further, but that's what I'm saying, he needs just a bit of oomph from somewhere, and if the defence can give you that, then that'll only give confidence to the midfielders and the attackers.
Yeah, precisely. Of course, centre back running out as he was under that kind of pressure isn't something that you see typically to start a counter-attack, but just good example there, as you say, Sean, just lead him from the back. Oh, that's a great ball forwards. Now on the far side, got time just to look up perhaps, drills into the area. It's ball towards Tankovic, but it is cleared out. Now towards the halfway line, coming together between Thomas. Forward again they go. Sam Jones coming off his line. Out of the area just to find Spears now. He's got time but wins the throw in. Jeffries gives the option. Back to Spears and O'Brien in turn. Now Sam Jones again. Ball at his feet. Forwards to Jack Thomas. Counterpart Will Spears now on this near side once again. Seen plenty of the ball so far, Will. Now Twos to De Bono. De Bono forwards to Barton, who's dropped in to his own half. Twos just happy to clean up there. Spears who has it forwards. Good idea from Wigley, just take the first touch beyond his man and get onto it, but I think he's hit it a little skew if it's up for a throw in.
That's what we've seen a lot from City. The ideas are there, the ideas are good, but it's just executing it in the moment. Sometimes it just gets away from them.
And again, there is fine margins, isn't it? When it's down to something like a touch, it is small margin for error. Now Jeffries just wins the throw in there. Good work by the forward. Options around him, goes for Jeffries. Following a bit of a skirmish there on that near side, it is cleared towards Bono, who heads it back to Jones. Picks up, gives it back to O'Brien. Bit of space there for the centre-back, who he's getting chased down quite quickly. Wins the foul. Seems to have taken a bit of him, I think. Referee agrees.
Wigan players very unhappy about that, but didn't get a shout or anything, O'Brien there. But he did well to maintain his strength and win the free kick.
On the halfway line we go. Headed battle. City winning the throw-in. Barton looks to receive, does so, has a bit of space now. Option finds Perrott to his right. Spears in turn now, edge of the box. Couple of touches from the right back, clips in, puts it onto his left foot but is dispossessed. Advantage plays. Forwards, referee just letting that go for the time being. And free kick goes the other way. I suppose that's what happens, isn't it? When you play advantage, you eventually run out of it.
Yeah. Again, if for both teams, there's been a couple of times where he could have pulled the play back, chose not to. Sometimes you do like to see it, referees giving the players the opportunity to play on. But then I'm sure some of the players will not agree with me when I say that.
I think generally, if you're attacking and you're given the advantage, you tend to just prefer that. But then again, nobody has the foresight to know that Will Spears was going to win that back right away. Well, now taking up just those options. Thomas and back to Jones we go. Goes long this time, past the halfway line. Tankovic brings it down. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien to his fellow centre back, now to Bono, just back to O'Brien. Just taking his eye off the ball there, I think. A throw in for the visitors again.
And there's been a couple of instances like that now, especially in the back, centre backs trying to distribute it to the full backs. This hasn't quite worked out, hasn't quite clicked. Still plenty of time to go though.
Of course, and City not at all been blown away thus far by the visitors. It's just, as we've said, small margins and difference between these two sides.
And one thing looking at this Wigan team is the height. I think aerially, I think they're perhaps maybe a little more dominant than City, and we saw that with the header for the first goal. But again, from these set pieces, it seems to be a bit of a height advantage in Wigan's favour.
There looks to be another in-swinging cross for the corner kick. And it comes, headed away by Bono. As well there, just to read that one. Back towards his near side we go. Cross is deflected slightly by Jeffries, does well there. One back by Jack Thomas and cleared away towards the halfway line. Now Parrott just holds up the ball well before passing off towards Cody Two's safe pair of hands if ever was one in the midfield. Parrott again. Certainly looked to be a foul there. I was expecting the call, but none came after he beat two men and then brought down. Unlucky there for Troy Parrott, I think.
Yeah, that one I do think an opportunity, yeah.
And again, Barton coming together. What would bit of 50-50 perhaps. Jones just running back, make sure he doesn't concede.
Certainly not afraid to let the game flow, the referee.
Now here's Jack Thomas on that left foot of his. Clips the ball across towards his near side. Jeffries brings it down and back to O'Brien. Spears rather. Now Tankovic towards Jeffries, left-footed cross. It's a great effort. Terrific cross, isn't it? Just pinpoint from Isaac Jeffries to find Manny Barton in the smallest pocket of space. Great headed effort as well.
Really good work overall. It all starts with Jack Thomas on that far side. Really quick movements. I think he's done a lot of this game. Switches it. Really good work. And then, yeah, Manny Barton really unlucky. If it's either side, the keeper's probably 1-1.
I think the City just so far, they've been really patient with the ball at their feet, and I think that the chances come from just that quick switch in tempo, from passing it around the back to then, as soon as they find a gap in the armour that they fancy going for, it's really quick stuff.
Yeah, and that's what you need. You need to have that quickness. I think this Wigan team, if you take too long on the ball, I think it's probably what Wigan like. So you need to move them around quickly, and City have had a really good success at doing that so far.
Thomas again, excellent there, sliding in to make that challenge. Another throw-in one for the Bluebirds. Toos just wins that one back. Now to Bono, to Jones. Jones to O'Brien. Spears. Wins a goal kick despite the press there.
Yeah, something Wigan have been able to do quite a lot of is getting high press in those forward areas, particularly out wide. And O'Brien and DeBon haven't really had much time with the ball, so maybe that's something that needs addressing at half-time, is how you can get the ball out quicker, how you can get those passes into the forward line a lot quicker and into the midfield.
Again, I know that the visitors have probably had more of the ball and perhaps better territory overall if you were to draft it up, but as I said before, they've not blown the Bluevids away here. It's just fine margins between these two sides as we come towards the final few minutes of the opening half.
It's certainly not a 1-0 game, I mean, we can all say that, but yeah, City's it's just that final third, it's just not quite sticking. The rest of the play, the build-up play has been really good at times.
Now towards that far side. Cross comes in, but it is headed away by Spears. And that shot just watched over by Sam Jones. Got confidence there that if that was going on the target, he'd have had it. But onto the roof of the net it goes. Goal kick for Cardiff City.
It's a difficult one to read because there's so much backspin on it. Sam Jones doesn't really know where it's going to go. Luckily, lands the other side of the crossbar, but sure, at one stage he wasn't too sure.
Down that kick forwards. Quickly put forward and turn by Wigan Athletic though. Down this far side we come again. Inside the area. Ball is laid back and that looked to be a shot and it's gone well wide of the target. Nice to Bono to take the goal kick here. Across to Sam Jones. Goes long. Parrott with a bit of work to do defensively. O'Brien now. Just as they're inside the area, Jack Thomas rushing out. And the cross comes in and across the face of goal. It's a bit high though. Let's run towards the near side. Now Jeffries just to marshal this one back. Does a good job there with that press as Wigan opt to go back to the keeper. City moving well as a unit here. That front line of just 4 blue shirts resulting in just winning that ball back and City now having the chance.
There's the fact they all interchange as well. None of them are in the same position for too long. Really keeping the Wigan defence guessing.
Precisely that. I think that, you know, just seeing how involved Rob Tankovic has been at pretty much every part of the pitch so far, despite not being utilised as a box-to-box midfielder as such.
After the 2 goals against Crewe, maybe MATCHDAY personally seeing something in him. Wants to play him further upfield, more of an attacking midfielder, but yeah, he's certainly been one of the standouts in these first 2 games, Rob Tankovic.
Now Sam Jones. Again, he has seen plenty of the ball with, you know, plenty of the ball at his feet rather than facing shots so far, but yeah, a certain foul there. Barton pulls up. Hopefully just able to run it off. Jack Thomas now towards Wigley. Throwing goes Cardiff City's way. Taken quickly, very smart there as Wigley bursts into the area. Finds that block and it's cleared away. Bono wins the header though. Sends it back towards Wigan Athletic. Ball comes towards its near side now. As O'Brien just looks around, makes sure that he's only got the one man to worry about. Stands him up. Cross comes in. To Bono. To O'Brien though. It's a nifty pass there to Jeffries. Tankovic just ahead. Pocket of space for him. And O'Brien just looks to launch it long. Winning a throw in. City dealing with that kind of pressure rather well, it's got to be said.
Yeah, definitely. You can see throughout this half just the quick touches, quick passes, especially in and around the back, just to get out of tight areas where Wigan are pressing. Like that. It is a sign of a team that is confident, but also confident in the way they play, the style of play that they want to do.
Now Will Spears goes towards Tankovic, brings it down nicely under pressure, finds Perrott. Perrott brought down but not adjudged to have been a foul. Quickly one back though. Twos is just so quick off his mark, isn't he? But as soon as City lose possession, it looks like we're going to be on the break. He's right on them.
I think if you look up the word relentless in the dictionary, you'll just find a picture of Cody Twos. It is incredible how quickly he can get to people, take the ball away, make interventions, and that's the kickstart for the rest of the team. That's the level set from the captain, and that's the level everyone needs to set.
We have it. Tankovic and Jeffries combining well there, just to win that ball back. Now Spears has got it coming forward. Looks to find Barton, but oh, that is a bad challenge. That's a bad foul there. Referee, I think number 5 had better stay down, or he might be getting a yellow card.
Oh, it looked like a horrific challenge from a beer. I don't know how high it was in the end, but yeah, that was not nice. That was not a good tackle. I'll be surprised if he gets away with everything here.
Yeah, right decision.
If you look at the replay here. Oh.
Just no intention to get the ball. It's run past him completely.
No. Will Spears is still down receiving treatment here. I have to say, from this range, Will Spears might be one of the ones who fancies himself scoring. Good to see Will Spears back up now, walking over to the sidelines a little gingerly after that rough challenge, you have to say.
That seems between Twos and Thomas, and who'll take this one.
Entering stoppage time, I feel like this might be the final City chance of the half.
Taken by Jack Thomas. Just a bit of mishit, overhit. Bit of an idea, I think, with the amount of time remaining on the clock. Now we come in for half time. City trailing just 1-0 in this under-21s PDL fixture between Cardiff City and Wigan Athletic. Join us after the break for the second half, another 45 minutes of under-21s league action to come. Welcome back to Cardiff City TV. We're here in Leckwith, ready to get underway for the second half between Cardiff City under-21 and Wigan Athletic under-21. Score at half-time, 1-0 to the visitors. My name is Thomas Hopkins. I'm joined by Sean Misra this afternoon. Sean, plenty to discuss at half-time.
Yeah, and I'm sure the message from Darren Pearce and the rest of the management will be just about tightening things up. Because the build-up has been really good. There's been really good interplay, really good breaking between the lines from City so far. But it's just that in that final third, things haven't quite clicked. So if they can just tidy those up, I'm sure they'll get back into this game. Because Wigan, they haven't been overawed by Wigan at all.
Tom's dispossessed there by Christy Edwards. Comes into the area. Pulled offside. Well done there by the City back line, just rushing to get back into position.
Yeah, I think there's quite a clear offside there as well from Wigan.
Reece Greenhall with a good cross, it's got to be said, just lifted nicely towards that back post, but yeah, certainly offside. Now down towards the near side. Wigan certainly starting at pace. Another cross comes in towards that back post, headed away this time by Will Spears. Good job by the defender. Throw in for the visitors now on this far side. They go back towards the halfway line.
And we saw in the first half that Wigan had their opportunities going forward, and at times they can really test this defence, and they've chosen right at the start of the second half to try and go for the jugular.
Exactly that. It's been a physical old match, and it's really matched that intensity here in these opening moments of the second half. Morgan Wheatley did really well there just to get a toe in, got the ball cleanly as well. Now he leads his counter-attack. He's got the option. Isaac Jeffries with him. Picks up all right. Great ball back towards Jeffries. So narrowly wide, it looked as though he'd scored. Terrific interplay between Wigley and Jeffries. Encouraged by Manny Barton. Rightfully so. How good a response would that have been?
It's a sensational breakaway, and Morgan Wheatley does so well to get forward. I thought the chance may have gone and maybe the pass was slightly underhit towards Jeffries, but gets it back, and then, well, we had people in the stands celebrating that going in. I think we were too, but no, it's the side netting.
Always a bit of a commentator's curse, isn't it, when you stood here with this angle?
Yes.
Wondering whether it's gone in or not. Throw in now near the halfway line. Ball clip near towards Christy Edwards. It's up with the goal scorer, Dion Rankin. Kicks into the area. Once again, nothing given there. Tankovic gets the ball back after a good tackle on the edge of the box. Clips it across the face of the field now. Troy Parrott picks it up. Got a bit of space. Some time perhaps. Spears goes forwards. Now it's Tankovic again. Got safety behind him. Goes to Elias Bono. That's a good incisive pass there towards Will Spears. Now Morgan Wheatley again. Onto his left foot he goes. Dispossessed, or is he? Smart work by the black shirt there, just to win that goal kick.
What are we, only 3-4 minutes into the second half, but it feels like the intensity level has gone up entirely from that first half from both teams.
Yeah, they've certainly both come out with a point to prove, and City, to be fair, having been up against the ropes for the opening 2 minutes, have responded in turn. Goes down towards the halfway line. Wigley combines with Thomas. Thomas is left on the ground, hopefully able to run this one off as Wigley continues on this near side. He's back up on his feet. Jack Thomas just lets the ball run towards Lastabono though. Cody Twos filling in at left back. So Brian passes back to Sam Jones between the sticks. Jones goes forwards, does find Manny Barton. Good kick out by the keeper there. Looks like he had this possessed. Presses back on. Now the ball goes long and out for a goal kick.
Manny Barton there, when the ball was going into that channel, seemed to really urge his team to get forward. A real bit of a rallying cry from the winger there. But I think they can sense that they might have a chance to score here. They might have Wigan on the ropes.
It certainly looked it, didn't they? It was proper back and forth, trading blows. But good intensity nonetheless from both sides. Stepano feels the pressure there. Does clear out for a throw in on this near side. Christy Edwards. Ball back at his feet on this near side. Watched out by Thomas. Great work by Jack there, back on his feet, and some slight complaints about descent there.
I think it's more kicking the ball away from the Wigan man, but yeah, some really good work from Jack Thomas. One thing he'll never do is give up. He'll always be ready to battle for any ball, any loose ball. He's there, and no different that time around.
You've seen your fair share of. Oh, that is unfortunate. That's just an unforced error there at the back, and Rhys Greenhall doubles the lead.
It's one of them where you just have to hold your hands up. We know City wants to play a style of football, and sometimes you open yourselves up to things like that, and that was just one of those moments. Really quick to get the ball there, the Wigan man, and puts it away.
Yeah, certainly. I think it's something where you have to remain really switched on defensively at all times, which City had shown the capabilities of doing so when playing from the back, but while it does pay dividends in certain ways, there is also a cost, and that is that you can be vulnerable when the press is that effective.
It's such a shame after a really strong start from them at the start of the second half. But it's still not over. Still plenty of time for them to get back into this game, and we've seen so far during this first 52 minutes that they can open up this Wigan defence. It's just about making things stick. Definitely feel like Wigan are taking their time a lot more now. They've got a 2-goal advantage compared to their 1. There'll be a real onus on City now to take the game to Wigan.
Back to Jones we go. Battle inside the City half. Looks to be a cross, but it's drilled right down towards Sam Jones. Finds Morgan Wigley on this near side as he approaches the halfway line. It's clipped forward towards Barton. Cut out though. Throw in for the Bluebirds. Wigley again, looking for options around him. He's got Jack Thomas there. And DeBono. Thomas again. Cuts in. That left foot does find Barton. He's dispossessed quickly. Twos comes back. Makes up great ground there just to win it cleanly. Coming together though. It's lost again. So that cross comes in deep and over and out for a goal kick.
City just needs to be a little careful here. Can't let the game get away from them now. If we can find another one quickly, and you really are in a bit of trouble. Just need to keep composure, keep their heads, and keep trusting what they're doing, because we know it works. I mean, the goal will be a setback, but look at this here on the attack now.
Wigley again just opening up with that pace of his. Wigley just caught out slightly again, I think, conceding the goal kick when he would have certainly liked the corner.
Yeah, I think the Wigan defender actually did really well to get back, get that sign tackle. It just took the slightest of nicks off of Wigley to go behind, but been really impressed with Morgan Wigley actually. It can be quite an isolating experience when you're up front and maybe you're not getting the service that you want, but he's done really well to make sure he comes out wide, and we can see how much pace he's got. You can really take the game to defenders. So it's been he's worked hard this afternoon.
Wins the ball there. Nicely done as two sweeps up. The pass just slightly off the mark though. Throwing now near the halfway line. Bit of a foot race perhaps, no. Bono just finds Jones neatly. It's left forward. Jeffrey's left to chase after it. Starting the press from the front here. Keeper goes long, just over the halfway line. Offside called by the linesman. Parrott's dropped in to help this one along. Jack Thomas towards Wigley. Well, back to Thomas as he cuts inside. Goes across and right to Will Spears, who in turn cuts in. Looks to just play that little dink ball through towards Barton, but the lines haven't quite gone as he'd have liked.
Yes, but two full-backs there really come inside, narrow it down. Thomas and Spears, really good interplay. And again, we've said it a lot this afternoon, it's just that final ball.
Now the press from Tankovic, forcing that ball long there. O'Brien brings it down, wins the free kick, just nicely played by Lewis O'Brien.
Just using his physical advantage there. And takes a good defender to know when to use it and when not to use it as well, so that was a really good example for him.
Tabano goes across the pitch with that long ball, but it is picked up by a black shirt. Perrick quick off his mark there to try and just win that ball back quickly, but Wigley in the end wins it. Throw in. Now Jack Thomas goes forwards. And here we are near again. Perrott chests it down but loses possession. Shots taken on. That's a great save by Sam Jones just to stop Dion Rankin there. Comes in with such pace, doesn't he, before unleashing that shot off his right foot. Sam Jones, though, does manage to get a crucial glove onto it, sends it out for a corner kick.
Yeah, it looks to be skipping across the surface as well at speed, but yeah, Sam Jones got down really well to make a really smart save.
Option to go short now for Wigan Athletic from this corner kick. Hinswanger comes in. Connor sends it away. Barton plays it down. Looks to link up with Wigley, but it's not quite come off as he'd have liked. Now Tankovic wins the ball back cleanly in the end. Thomas forward to Tankovic. Now across to Perrott. Chance here perhaps. If City can just break the press, but John Rankin's won it back. Playing in Edwards on this near side. Holds it up well despite Jack Thomas's pressure. Carson Rimmer now. Back to Edwards as he approaches the goal line. Into the area. Thomas does dispossess him well. Manny Barton just breaks away. Tankovic holds up. Twos back to Tankovic. Barton there as well. He's not connected with it as he'd like, though. He's looking for Morgan Wigley, but it's not quite come off. Now we can go again into the area, but DeBono wins it. Plays towards Thomas from Sam Jones. Thomas forward to Wigley. Touches a little heavy. Dispossessed again. We can start from the halfway line. Barton forced it out for a throw-in to the visitors. Look out there for Alex Hughes, taking too long on the throw-in. Breaking into the area now. DeBono does just enough to separate the ball from the man, with Sam Jones able to come out. City again just penned in the last couple of minutes, but repeating the same there again. That's the foul given. Free kick for the visitors. City, I think, just need a breakaway here, don't they?
Yeah, you can definitely feel that the game's becoming a little bit more scrappy, a little bit more open. Might suit City, but at the same time, it's the kind of game Wigan now want to play with their advantage.
Of course, it's how do you approach the game now with the 2-goal obstacle to come around?
That's what academy football's all about, though. Learn a lot, especially in the defeats, especially in games like this. It's working out. It's all what being part of the academy is all about.
City do seem to be prepping some substitutions for the last 25 or so minutes, as Perrott looks to perhaps win that headed ball. But Black Shirts are back really quickly. Jones puts forward. Thomas again, just so switched on in that position. Wins it back, makes it look easy when he does so as well. That's a crunching tackle, isn't it? He seems to have got a bit of the ball there. Goal scorer Greenhall, but a bit too much of Morgan as well.
don't think the referee had much of a choice there. Perhaps looked a little bit more vicious from this angle, but no yellow card needed according to the referee.
Now a bit of a respite for the Bluebirds and an opportunity here in somewhat unfamiliar territory over the last 10 minutes, got to be said. It's a smart idea by Spears to link up with Tankovic there. Clear the gap, but it is cut out well. Right, here's Barton. That's playing Tankovic. Back to Barton we go, inside the area. On that left foot of his, does get a strike on goal, but it's blocked. So you do keep the ball at their feet though. Dispossessed there, just at the edge of the final third. And Dion Rankin's got the ball on the far side. Holds it up well in the end. Gets it back. As Wigan Athletic look to just reset, but not without the pressure. Oh, City press. Just want to throw in there. Or rather, City have won the throw in. After some deliberation.
And Wigan still arguing it. But looks like a double change for Cardiff City.
So it's Josh Beecher and Jake Davis. Placing Morgan Wigley and Troy Perrott. Following those changes, we'll just start again with the throw-in on this near side. Jack Thomas goes back towards Estebanno. To Sam Jones. Back to Lewis O'Brien, rather. O'Brien again to the keeper. Space to his left. Press there, getting to Jones as he goes for safety and plays it out rather than Bono in front of him.
It has been a theme of this game, how high Wigan are pressing. And even as the game goes on here towards its latter phases, they still want to keep that momentum, still want to keep that push going. And it's still causing City some problems. Thomas again now with the throw in. Back to Bono. Sam Jones goes long towards Davis, but it is slightly overhit. Just as he looked to be getting into a bit of a foot race with his man. Yeah, it was unlucky. Really good kick out from Jones there. And we know what Davis can do. Just a little bit ahead of him. A really good idea.
Again, a bit more than ambitious there, hoping to catch Sam Jones off his line with that shot. It's gone well wide.
They'll be happy if we call that speculative, I think.
Certainly. Thomas again now. Conceding a throw-in on the near side. Twos now. Comes out to Spears. Twos again. Davis, and back we go to Sam Jones with the ball at his feet. And Spears in a bit of space there down the middle. Fouled, says the referee. Thomas gets away, but he's brought down. That's, yeah, certainly a yellow card challenge, and Christy Edwards is cautioned by the referee for that challenge.
Might be the easiest yellow the referee gives out today.
Yeah, they'll get more clear cut than that. Overhit there by Bono, perhaps misreading the run. In the middle of the park, City, just some quick stuff to beat this press. Back to Jones we go. O'Brien. Davis, neat from the substitute, it's got to be said. Tankovic's really deep, playing forwards towards Spears. Little step over. Really making Sam Jones an integral part of where these movements all begin, aren't they?
Yes, the way football is going now. If you have a keeper ready to start your moves, allows 10 other players effectively to get into position to try and harm the opposition. And I think Sam Jones' distribution has been really top today. Been a bit unlucky at times, maybe the first touch of some other players, but overall, despite conceding two, I think he'll be pleased with how he's performed.
Jones again now with that pressure. Brandon De Bono, each providing a wide option. That's centre back. Beecher, the substitute, just back in turn before finding a bit of space. Down the middle. Good work from him there. Puts that ball forward towards Davis, and again, that is close, isn't it? It's the right idea on getting forwards and breaking the press, but it's not coming off quite as we'd have liked.
No. And it's been the story of the whole game, really. It's just can't quite find that edge over Wigan. Despite, you can see the opportunities there, you can see the defence being opened up. Just can't quite make it stick. But plenty of good ideas being put about by City.
Seemed a foul to me, despite the protestations.
100% agree with you there.
Well, there's a good ball forward by De Bono. Just quickly taken. Slightly overhit by Beecher though, and now visitors do have the ball once again. On this near side. Now Dion Rankin just dispossessed by Isaac Jeffries. Clip forward by Sam Jones. That's a good ball to Jack Thomas. Brian does well there. Obviously covers for De Bono's position essentially. Makes its way across the field to win that throw in. Referee just pulling back for Jack Thomas to take this. More Spears into the space, just plays forward Rob Tankovic. So you have a chance here to perhaps to just get forwards. Manny Barton just has the right idea, doesn't he? It's just not come off once again. That last pass just eluding us.
And what we saw there was, we saw in the first half, just that line of four that's ready to attack. It looks so promising. A really good burst of speed by Spears against space. Good interplay between him and Tankovic. But again, that final ball, I don't know how many times we've said it this afternoon.
Free kick on this far side. Plenty of bodies in the box. Not the best delivery, however. Comes in low. Twos looks for Barton. On the counter, got plenty of black shirts around him, but blue shirts rushing forwards as well. And Josh Beecher on this near side with the ball at his feet. Goes for that low cross. Nice idea by Josh. Wins a corner kick for his troubles.
Really well done, Manny Barton. I think he had 4 or 5 Wigan players around him there, but he's held them off. Played in Beecher and this corner. Let's see what they can do.
Good now by Jack Thomas. Just good link up there. Jeffrey's unselfish. Playing wide to Davis. See what Jake has. He finds Jeffrey's in turn. That's a clip ball into the area. Josh Beecher looking for it, but keeper makes the first claim.
Some really nice little passes on the edge of the area there, and so many players involved. We saw Spears and Thomas really close together once again on the edge of the box. But again, Cross can't quite find Beecher.
Wigan again now, just looking to reset. Go long and towards the far side. Spears is there. The in-swinging cross comes in and De Bono just heads it up. Two's there to hopefully stay away from danger. He is dispossessed, but the cross is well over hit. Now Jack Thomas into De Bono. Centre back looks forwards and finds Manny Barton. Wins the free kick. And of course not satisfied with how he's been handled there is the right word for it, I think.
Every game he gets targeted, taking scenes 21s, and he's make people know about it. And today's been no different. It's been a really sometimes difficult day for the forwards today. But he has shown glimpses of what he can do, and holding the ball up as well. I think he's been really good at that today.
Yeah, certainly. He's been a handful in those times when City have been able to get the ball forward. Now, Lincoln breaking into the City area here. Jack Thomas just beating off the ball. Beecher's there to pick it up, however. A button on the near side, linking up well with Jeffries. Jeffries confident, just carrying on, wins the throw in. Beecher's in space, he's run forward for it, clips the ball across face of the box, but it is cut out. Now we can have it again. That's well cut out by Jack Thomas there, just being aware of his surroundings, knowing that he's got the man behind him. Cut out the pass, so he does. However, Wigan Athletic player seemingly needing treatment, been summoned on by the referee. As both teams look to get a final respite in these conditions, I think, with a brief water break.
Yeah, it's definitely still a warm day. It wasn't not as warm as that first game of the season when we were against Sheffield United, but still very warm down there. The physio just indicated that the Wigan player will need to be substituted.
Substitution confirmed, with Joseph Gilbertson coming on. Back underway after a couple of minutes away. Ball goes long towards O'Brien, who heads it forward in turn. Jack Thomas just watches that one out. Nicely done. Beecher dispossessed. Bit of a coming together there, and a foul given against Mastabano. Mistake there by the visitors, resulting in a throw-in for Cardiff City on this near side. Jack Thomas once again. Looking for Beecher, that ball is clipped towards the City area. Brought down by Greenhall. Dispossessed, however, just nicely done by the City backline.
He's just trying to do too much there, Wigan man. But they win it back. Long ball from Cardiff, just not finding the right man. And free kick to Wigan.
Ball goes long. Thomas switched onto it though. Does go out for a corner kick, but he'll be happy to have made that intervention.
Certainly taking their time to decide who's taking this corner kick, Wigan.
Gone short. Cody Twos thinks that he's won the goal kick there, I believe. Linesman disagrees, however. It does look as though certainly they're going short once again.
Yeah, just around a minute and a half to go. I just want to see this out. And Cardiff just struggling to get themselves up the field from this position. Every Cardiff player, either inside the box or just outside it. Wigan have got to fall back.
Just game management, isn't it, by Wigan, I think. An exercise in how to run down the clock.
Yeah. Certainly can't blame them. If it was us in that position we were doing it, I don't think any of us would complain.
No, I think we'd be cheering if it were the other way around. But they've got that 2-goal cushion and looking, however, to extend it here. O'Brien makes a good block though. Tekvich wins the throw-in. As we're into injury time. I'm not sure how long will be added on in stoppages, and in the PDL we don't have the advantage of a nice board letting us know.
I assume it's a fair few minutes for the Wigan injury. A goal, a couple of substitutions.
There we are, Sam Jones just pick up that loose ball. Jeffries now on this near side. He's got Josh Beecher just ahead of him, does opt for him. Now Beecher up against Rankin. It's a well delivered cross, got to be said. He's done well there to get that much power on it, and it's lifted up by twos, but only towards the keeper. Ryan heads up. Free kick now, Tankovic standing over it. Will Spears with chance for one final attack perhaps for the Bluebirds. Another free kick, this time in a much better position for the Bluebirds, you'd think, and Will Spears again, he's just picked up so many fouls this afternoon, hasn't he? He spent a fair bit of time just dealing with these little knocks. Can get treatment now.
And had the yellow card as well. We were talking about game management there. We're going to set their stall out from minute one. This is how we're going to contain, or try and contain the City attack, and for large parts it has worked out for them.
Perhaps one last chance for the Bluebirds. A direct opportunity. Spears once again forced off by the referee due to that knock he took. Jeffries and Thomas stood over the ball now, weighing up their options. Thomas steps up to take, and that is a brilliant goal from Jack Thomas. Terrific. He threatened at the end of the first half with a free kick that was overhit, and this one, it just shows exactly what he was aiming to do the first time round. From a similar position.
An outstanding free kick from Jack Thomas, just curls out of the reach of the goalkeeper.
Really was, he just couldn't have hit that any better, really. The placement on it was perfect. And now City seemingly livened up a little with whatever moments they've got left. Wonder if it will leave the visitors at all shaken, having conceded quite so late. So you have to get forward though. Jeffries turns and looks ahead. Well run there. Davis gets onto it perhaps, keeps it in. But it is out for a goal kick in the end. Now let's see how much longer the referee will let this run on for. Jeffries to De Bono. De Bono just looks long here. It's a great ball over the top. If Davis can get on the end of it, you can't, just about can't. It looked as though he could. Another throw in. Referee looks at his watch. Clearly just a little too little too late for the Bluebirds with that goal by Jack Thomas, but entertaining end to the match there. Final score between Cardiff City under-21s and Wigan Athletic under-21s. 1-2 to the visitors. You can join us on Cardiff City TV with audio coverage available this evening for the first team fixture at Cardiff City Stadium between Cardiff City and Cheltenham Town in the second round of the Carabao Cup. If you're not there in person, we look forward to seeing you or hearing from you on Cardiff City TV. In the meantime, thank you for joining us. We'll see you at the next under-21s fixture here in Leckwith. Bye for now.